Hello? Okay, I think it's the 13th of August at 2021, and it's now at 8:47. I was out here at the park, and I parked at the northwest corner again, and this was about, I don't know, maybe 15 after 8, maybe thereabouts, maybe 20 after 8. And I sat on a picnic table minding my own business. I didn't say anything and do anything to him, nothing. Didn't even have a camera, didn't have I had my phone in my hand occasionally to call somebody. I had people on the phone with me at the time. The dogs came out and they were playing ball with him out in the center of the park. Usual suspects. I called the police and did my customary call. The police hadn't come yet, but they, as I was sitting there waiting, I had somebody on the phone, and this car pulls up next to my car, and I told the person on the phone, I have to go. There's somebody out here, and I have to boogie. So, because of what's been going on, so I said, stay on the line and listen. And as I got to the I started walking to my car, which wasn't that far away, just maybe 30-40 feet away. the door open to this little tan car, and I didn't even recognize who it was, but somebody got out. It was a woman, and it ended up being the woman from yesterday that was at my window screeching. Anyway, she gets out of her car, and she wants to talk to me. Can I talk to you? And I said, no, you can't. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to. And she would not sign. And I said, she said she agreed with me about the dogs, and she wanted to talk about it. I said, I don't want to talk to you. And she wouldn't stop, so I just kept repeating, drowning her out, saying, I don't want to talk to you. 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 I can't talk to you. And I had my hand keeping her at bay because she was trying to get close to me, and she didn't have a mask on. And in the meantime, I'm in a immunodeficient situation with a person in the household that's partially vaccinated, and I can't have this woman breathing on me. And so I tell her, stay back. I can't talk to you. I can't talk to you. And she doesn't stop. She stands right. I get in my car. I manage to get my door open, get in. And she's standing right at my car window until I started my car and left. And, that's what's going on. Then she followed me when I left the park. And, I left the area immediately to get out because I don't want any more false calls put on me. So I realized that I had to go see somebody at 9. There's no time yet, so I turned her back around and came back to the park to sit down where there's an area where I can sit. And so I also figured the police might want to talk to me because they said yesterday, well, you weren't here when we come. Well, so here I am in case the police want to talk to me. So I came back, I turned right around and came back, and I sat here waiting for the police in case they want to talk. And I'm going to wait here till about 9 o'clock, and I'm going to go to my appointment. Anyway, so that's what happened today. These people, this woman that claims she's so afraid of me, came all the way over from the other side of the park. She got into her car with her dog, right? She drives all the way around the park to me because she's so afraid of me, right? All the way around the park to me, parks next to me, and then she gets out of her car and comes up to me, feet from me, wanting to talk. And then she stays there until I manage to get into my car. So this isn't fear, and this is crap that's being fed to the Ukiah PD. This isn't fear. This is hubris. And the Ukiah PD clearly aren't trained enough to know the difference. But that's not surprising because I've dealt with them before on other issues related to other people, not to me. And I can tell you they are pretty incompetent and not very smart. They have a couple modes of operation, and that is they threaten you if you have a complaint against somebody and they don't want to enforce it. Rather than enforce the complaint, they come and threaten you with an offsetting penalty, as they did to me yesterday when they came to me and they accused me of filming children, right? Right. Accused me of filming children, which is clearly not the case. And now the same woman that's doing that is over here saying, they're claiming fear. She's over here stalking me down by herself with no one else. Right. So Ukiah PD, you guys are right on top of it, buddies. You can sure pick out the story from the myth, can't you? I'm really not impressed with you fuckers, frankly. Pardon my French, but that's just a reality. I'm not impressed with you. I'm not impressed with somebody that comes and says, they may retaliate. Well, no shit, Sherlock. That's why I was down the day before saying they're retaliating. I went down to the police station the day before and said, yeah, guess what? They're retaliating. Only to have a cop come 24 hours later to me and tell me, oh, they might retaliate. Gee, deputy dog. No wonder you make the big bucks, right? Duh. Anyway, that's not the city police force that the city of Ukiah needs, but that's the police force that the city of Ukiah deserves. Job well done. I'm going to leave this run now, just in case I'm approached by anybody. There's still people in the group standing. I think it's the fat woman standing across the way. So in the customary spot. I'm gonna go sit out on the fence and just let this play on here. I'm gonna go sit on the fence. Or stand up anyway, something. Get off my back. Oh. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll drive over to the store and I'll meet you over at the store. Alrighty. Well, no, they see today was a different type of day. Today they knew that there's a problem going on, right? So today what they did was, when I came out there today, they you know, they had, oh, here comes a police officer. Hold on, I think he's gonna want to talk to me. Yeah. So I'll keep you on hold a second. It's that same officer from yesterday. Hold on. Let me put you, let me take my, okay. Yeah, hi.
So, we've got calls from you, we've got calls from other people. What's going on today?
I just I want to call about the loose dogs. Okay, the guy that stalked me in the panel trucks here, he just drove up. I don't care about that really. You know, that's whatever. The loose dog is why I called, and that's all I called about. So I'm just waiting until 9 o'clock.
Did you get out of your vehicle and talk to anybody at all?
Somebody came up to me, not vice versa. I have a person that heard it, so.
I'm just trying to figure out what's happening.
Now I was sitting on the bench over here. So I got here,
Sitting at the bench?
not here, but over down that way by the stage. So,
Okay.
so I was sitting on the bench and I was just sitting there talking to I think I had my girlfriend on the phone at the time, and no, I had her son on the phone. So he came over. This woman that's apparently part of them came around the park in her car, and she drove up and parked right next to me. The woman from yesterday that you had here at my window screeching at me. She came over and drove and parked her car right next to me, and she gets out of her car. I said to the person right when I saw him park, I said, I got to get out of here. So I went to my car. They're going to try to do something. So I went to my car. I immediately got up and I went to my car, and as I was going, she got out of her car and came up to me, and I said, ma'am, you're going to stay back. And I put my hand out. And say, you're going to have to stay back, and I can't talk to you. I don't want to talk to you. I can't talk to you. And she said she agreed with me about the dogs or something. And I said, ma'am, I can't talk to you. I have to go. And she followed me all the way to my door and stood there at my door the entire time. Hello? Until I backed out. So I backed out and I was leaving, but then I looked at my watch and saw that it was too early to go where I need to go. And I also have, you said yesterday, the officer, the community service officer said, well, you call and then you leave. So I came back in case you wanted to talk to me. Now I'm going to leave.
So my understanding from somebody else that, well, I don't know who it was, somebody called that said they had their dog released and you came up to them.
No. They should have video of it because they're all taping.
You didn't go up to
No, I didn't leave right there. Right there.
at the
Right
fence,
there.
You went to your vehicle.
Absolutely, sir. Absolutely. This isn't me, sir. This is them. I can assure you.
I don't know.
I know you. I know you
I
don't.
know who's doing.
I know. But I have a guy on the phone that was here. Okay, I have another gentleman here. Okay, there's somebody else that saw, so not just me.
Where do you live then?
I live at
616
I'm just here to get the dog situation corrected because my dogs keep getting attacked. That's all. I'm not interested in children. You know. The moment I came, they started taping me.
So are you here with anybody else there?
There was somebody else walking their dog around the park. They weren't here with me, but there was somebody else walking their dog around the park.
Is that somebody you know? Or?
Yes, I had him on the phone.
Okay. And does he drive a vehicle?
Yeah, she followed him, yes.
Who followed him?
That lady. That lady that came over to confront me. Right. Right.
So.
Yeah.
The person with the white exterior that had the dog, they were walking the dog around the park with you?
No. He was up here, hanging out up here. He had his dog. Right.
Okay.
I just had him on the phone in case they started something.
So you
That's
were
all.
just on the phone with them in
That's
case
right.
something happened.
Yeah, and it did. They
You
came
guys
over.
were-
No, he was just here in case for my personal safety because they're coming after me.
Okay. So
Okay.
he came here at your request to watch out.
No, he didn't come at my request. He came at my girlfriend. My girlfriend asked him.
So your girlfriend requested him to
Yeah.
come here to watch out for you.
Yeah, just to keep an eye on me so that in case they tried anything, because these people threatened me yesterday. I mean, they got physically threatening with me, and so yeah, there's high concern for my safety. The officer that responded to me yesterday over here, that accused me of filming children.
I was the one to talk to you yesterday.
Okay. Well,
No, I said that other people were
Okay. Yeah.
were concerned
Well,
about that.
okay.
As I mentioned.
yeah, not you. I'm not. I don't mean to use those.
people are
Take the
concerned.
personal pronouns out of it. I don't mean that. I mean the officer that I spoke with that we addressed it to. Let me write it. Okay. Anyway, yeah, I haven't done anything. I haven't been doing anything. The time I sat out here on the 11th, I didn't say a word. I have the video and I'm processing, but it's 2 hours of video and I had to go buy a computer this morning. That's what I'm going to do right now is go buy a computer. So I have to process it. It's going to take a while. But I'm putting it up. I've looked at some of it. I haven't looked at my car cam, but it's there. And you know, I didn't film them today except for when I saw the dogs come up. I showed it on the video, and then I put the thing down, and I called the police, and I sat there. The next thing I know, I have this woman coming over. It was within minutes. She came over, right over, and she wanted to talk to me. She was nice. She approached me. She said, "Sir, can I talk to you?" And I said, "I can't talk to you." I didn't yell at her. I was just said, "I can't talk." I ended up saying it over and over to drown out her words. "I can't talk to you, I can't talk to you, I can't talk to you, I can't talk to you."
So right now,
So,
we have people over the other side talking to the other group,
yeah,
investigating what's going on here.
yeah.
Because there's allegations being made on both sides.
I'm not making any allegations other than that they've stalked me and they've kept the dogs off the leash. And you can see the panel van over there.
I see the van.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that it's probably somebody's husband.
Yeah, probably.
They're probably concerned for their wife.
More than likely. Yeah. But as you can see, I'm not threatening anybody. I have no intention to threaten anybody. I've made my intentions known to the chief of police that my intention is simply to document the dog problem and help try to correct it so that I can use the park again. All these other people, they have to use the park too. You know? It's not just me. hurts others. So work with me. I'm trying to help you. Help me help you. You know. Right? I'm not asking for any favors or anything. I don't want any favors from the police. I just want you guys to help enforce the leash law so that this can stop.
I understand, but
I know you do.
sides of this
I know.
that get reported, so
I know.
I have to investigate everything.
I know. That. That's why I'm getting the body cam and etc. I already had one, but it was defective, so I know. But these are not good people, and I bet they're known. Not known in a good way. And, you know, I don't want to say anything bad about them. I don't know them. I don't have anything personal with these people. It's not a personal thing. I don't know them. I don't know them well enough to not like them. You understand?
I understand.
I've never had words with them. I've never been close to them except when they came to me. You know? I've had their dogs follow my dog and get right on my dog and bite at its feet as it's walking around the park, and they leave it go, and you know, and the dog follows us for like 100, 200 feet. I've had that, but I don't get close to these people. Ever. Ever. For any reason. I understand what they are. You know? I'm not trying to harass them. I certainly don't want to harass them. I don't want to ruin their day. I just want the dog issues to abate. If it was your family and your family was in the line of fire, you know, and they had to run a gauntlet every time you bring your dog out to walk, you'd probably object to it. If your dog got injured,
Myself,
you know.
personally, I would go somewhere different with my dog just to resolve the issue that way.
Well,
I understand you.
I
understand
can't.
Where you're coming from.
I can't. This is what I have. And it's a city park.
It is.
Right, for everybody.
It is.
Right. And I don't mind them using it. It's for everybody. But everybody can't use it when mob rule occurs. And that's what's happening here. That's why they had about 20 to 30 people come out the other day to harass me. I'm not the one harassing. I sat in a field in a chair and just sat there. The video is going to show that. I've watched it. So, you know, my presence shouldn't be harassing to them. My videotaping shouldn't be harassing to them. Calling the police and asking for the leash law to enforce shouldn't be harassing to them.
That is not
You know.
what I get other reports of things happening. That's what I have to look into.
Okay, well, They're not happening. I pretty much well document what goes on with me around here. I have to. So. That's why I have people on the phone with me, you know, so they can hear contemporaneously. And I always pull over. Like yesterday, I didn't tell you about this because you guys, it didn't come to mind. But yesterday I was leaving the park. Okay, this is after the panel van, or it was right before the panel van. I was leaving the park and I proceeded out this way, down here, and I went around the corner over to where you around the south end where the restroom is here and the pool is over here. On the side of the restroom was that woman that was in the car there from yesterday, the fat woman over there, and the guy with the shorts and the black mustache. And they were standing at the side of the restroom, going like this, peeking around the restroom. All three of them in a line, going like this, peeking around the restroom to where my car was parked. Okay, but it was no longer parked there. I hadn't even been looking for him. I was just driving home, and I happened around and I happened to see that. You know, and it's like, look, guys, that's stalking. You know, I mean, this guy drove me around the park 50 times. I couldn't stop. Every time I stopped, he would pull his car up to me and get out. You know, I had to keep driving around here and around and around and around. It's not me that's the problem. If you guys would have come yesterday and seen it, well, one community service officer did pass us right over there. He passed us as that van is going around and around and around. And we can't have that here. It's a community, it's a family park. I use this. I'm part of the community. I'm family. You know, I have family. My dogs are my family too. And the behavior has to kind of stop. It can't be mob rule. And I'll give you the name of the other gentleman that was here if you need his name.
That'd be good, just so we can
Sure.
have another record of somebody else.
Sure, and I'll give you a name of a person from yesterday also that I had on the phone who owned that panel van. I had them on the phone while the guy was trailing me.
Who's the person that was here today?
And let's see the name of that